All right, good afternoon, everyone. What an exciting day. I pulled up and I thought, is this the place? Like, you got it happening. This is awesome. So before I begin, I just want to acknowledge that we are here on Treaty 6 territory, the traditional lands of the Indigenous people, and the Métis who have walked on these lands for many generations. Thank you, George Spady Society and their dedicated staff. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you so much for hosting us today and for the decades, literally decades of service to the Edmonton community. Your compassion and your commitment have helped thousands of Albertans find hope, stability, and a path forward to a more fulfilling life. Thank you to our strategic partners. I saw the Edmonton Police Service at the back. Give us a wave. Thanks for coming out, guys. Good to see you here. Yeah, give them a big hand. Yeah. You're a key partner in what we do, so thank you for all of the service that you give us. I really appreciate it. It's a great day to celebrate the opening of the Aurora Center, a new George Spady Society facility right here on Stony Plain Road. It's a little bit of a step up from the other place. This new facility will expand access to medically supported detox and pre-treatment support for Albertans suffering from addiction. This is part of our government's commitment to building out the Alberta recovery model, a transformative approach to how addiction and mental health care is delivered in Alberta. We're shifting the focus to a recovery-oriented system of care, one that offers timely, accessible, and compassionate support at every stage of the recovery journey. Through the recovery model, we have increased publicly funded treatment capacity by 55% and eliminated daily user fees because costs should not be a barrier. Alberta's government has a total of 11 recovery communities planned, including 5 in partnership with Indigenous communities, and 4 of these are already operational. When all 11 facilities are open, we'll have created more than 700 new beds to support more than 2,000 Albertans annually. Alberta also sets the national standard for access to opioid addiction treatment through the virtual opioid dependency program, which offers same-day, no-cost access to evidence-based opioid agnostic treatment like Suboxone and Sublocade and methadone. In 2024, Alberta experienced declines in opioid-related deaths, EMS responses, ER visits, and hospitalizations in comparison to previous years. But we know the addiction crisis is far from over and a lot more work has to be done. The recent increases in carfentanil-related overdose deaths here in Edmonton is why we really must continue to increase access to life-saving treatment and supports. That's why today's announcement of a new treatment beds opening here at this George Spady Center is not only good news, but it's timely news. The Alberta recovery model spans the full continuum of services, from prevention, intervention, to treatment and recovery. Within that journey, medical detox and pre-treatment supports are critical steps. Our government provided more than $13 million to the George Spady Society to expand treatment capacity at this new location. This expansion means George Spady can provide access to 60 beds, and they told me they already have them filled up. We haven't even cut the ribbon, you filled them up. What the heck? This includes 41 beds for medical withdrawal management and 19 beds for pre-treatment to support people continuing their journey from detox into treatment. That's an increase of 10 withdrawal beds and 9 pre-treatment beds compared to the previous location, representing a 46% increase in the organization's treatment capacity. So what does this mean for Albertans? It means fewer people waiting for help, and it means more lives changed, more families reunited, and more futures reclaimed. This new facility will serve as a critical entry point into the addiction treatment system, helping individuals stabilize, detox safely, and prepare for long-term treatment. It's part of our solemn commitment to ensuring Albertans facing addiction have the supports they need to pursue their recovery. To the staff at George Spady Society, I thank you. Your work is saving lives. Let's give the staff a big hand. To our community partners, EPS, and all the healthcare providers, thank you for walking alongside us. And to every Albertan that's struggling, please know, recovery is possible. We're building a system that believes in you, invests in you, and walks with you every step of the way. So thank you. And now I'd like to turn it over to Devin Jones, the board chair of the George Spade Society.
Thank you all for joining us on this important day. As board chair, I want to highlight that while today's focus is on our new detox facility, this is just one part of the George Spady Society's broader mission. We exist to provide dignity, safety, opportunity for people facing some of life's toughest challenges, whether that is homelessness, substance use disorder, or the transition back into supportive housing and community life. At George Spady Society, our mission is to provide a continuum of support services to people with complex life circumstances associated with substance use disorder and homelessness, and to empower them to improve their lives through client-centered, evidence-based best practices. Our commitment and our alignment with our government partners here today is clear. We are working together to help those struggling with addiction achieve safe and lasting recovery. This facility is a crucial step in that journey, and it reflects our belief that every individual deserves the chance to reclaim their health and their future. It is also fitting that we open these doors in September, which is Recovery Month here in Alberta. Recovery Month is a reminder that recovery is not only possible, it is happening all around us. Every day, Albertans are taking brave steps toward health and stability, and today's opening ensures more people will have support they need to begin that process. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I thank our staff, volunteer, community partners, donors, and funders for making this vision a reality. And together, we continue to serve Edmonton, honor the dignity of every individual, and create pathways to lasting recovery. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dawn Marie, the CEO of the George Spady Society.
Good afternoon, everyone. So on behalf of the George Spady Society, I am honored to welcome you to the grand opening of our new medically supported detox facility here in Edmonton. I want to acknowledge the many community members, partners, donors, and leaders who are with us today, including representatives from the Government of Alberta and Minister Wilson. For more than 40 years, the George Spady Society has been serving some of Edmonton's most vulnerable citizens. What began as an emergency shelter and social detox has evolved into a full spectrum of services. That's detox, market housing, supportive housing, palliative care, and clinical and health-based supports. Our mission has always been to meet people where they're at, to walk alongside them, and to help build pathways to safety, stability, and recovery. I also want to recognize the extraordinary career and commitment of Lorette Garrick, our retired CEO, whose leadership guided this organization for over 27 years and who played an instrumental role in establishing this new facility we are standing in here today. To honor Lorette's commitment to the George Spady Society and her critical role in establishing this new medically supported detox facility, Lorette was asked to name this facility, a lasting tribute to her vision and her service to our community, and thus the Aurora Center was chosen. Lorette is here with us today. Please join me in thanking her. We are profoundly grateful to the Government of Alberta for their financial support in making this new facility possible and for its ongoing investment in our relationship. We know that nothing can be accomplished in our communities without collaborative relationships with our partners in government. We appreciate the time and space you've provided our organization to work alongside you, developing and delivering programs that truly save lives. The City of Edmonton has also been a steadfast partner to us over the many decades, and we are grateful for that partnership as well. As you can imagine, while services like ours are essential in major metropolitan cities like Edmonton, it's a careful balance to determine when and where we can reach the most people. Government support reflects a shared commitment to the Alberta recovery model, a model that recognizes addiction as a health issue and recovery is not only possible but achievable. Medically supported detox plays a vital role in this continuum of care. It is often the first step toward recovery and a safe place where people can begin stabilizing and prepare for the journey ahead. As the Government of Alberta has emphasized, recovery is a process that takes time, care, and community. Every Albertan deserves the opportunity to pursue a life free from addiction, and we are committed to achieving that goal. Today's opening represents hope, it represents dignity, and it represents our collective belief in the power of health, well-being, and recovery. To our government partners, our community allies, and the staff and the volunteers of George Beatty Society, thank you for your vision and your tireless commitment. Together, we are building a stronger, healthier Edmonton and a province where recovery is real and within reach for all. Thank you.